Hi, this is Andrew Gaffney with Demand Gen Report. We're here at Dreamforce, and I'm joined by Mac McConnell, a partner with BlueBird Strategies. Mac, how are you?
Good, Andrew. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So, Mac, you have an interesting perspective. You work with a number of the leading vendors here. You also work with a number of users in the space. What's your perspective on recent trends around marketing automation, some of the recent activities in the industry?
Yeah, so we've been seeing a couple things recently around the industry, and really it has to do with the industry coming to maturity. And a lot of these clients having had a marketing automation system for 2, 3, maybe even 4 years. And you know, while the industry is not mature, we're starting to see clients sort of mature with the industry, and that also means that we're getting a lot of clients that are making mistakes or are having to really look at what they've done over the last couple years and whether or not it really works for them.
Okay. What are some of the learnings? I mean, is it the way they're using the systems or the kind of processes they have in place?
It's really three things. It's really about training. A lot of companies aren't making the investment in training that they should be, and so a lot of mistakes and messes are being sort of integrated into the systems early on, right, and then it just perpetuates on top of itself. Data is becoming a real problem, so data cleanliness, how people are segmenting and using data. And then also the integration with Salesforce is starting to become problematic for a lot of companies.
Is that changing the kind of work you're doing at BlueBird, the kind of engagement you have and work you're doing once you're involved with the client?
Yeah, I think it has. So when the company was founded a couple years ago, we were doing a lot more sort of programmatic and implementation work around the systems. And now what we're doing, or we're being asked to do more and more, is process consulting. So companies that have realized, okay, I've been using the system and now it's not quite working for me, but I know the tool's good, so there must be something within my organization that's not working quite right. The other one is audits, and when I say an audit, I mean really going through a system like a Marketo or a Pardot or a Manticore technology and documenting everything that's been done. So items like, in Marketo's situation, smart campaigns. What is everything that's in there? In Manticore, it may be lists, and trying to say, what can we clean out? And what's there to begin with. And usually it starts with like a turnover and a VP of marketing or something like that. They bring us in to try to figure out historically what's been done.
And that's reflected in the interest, the engagements you're having. You're still seeing a pretty big uptick?
Yeah, no question. We are growing by referral. Very little sort of active lead generation on our part, even though we have our own engine internally. Because I think more of these companies who have had the systems for a while, they still need help.
Yeah, realize they can do more with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Any interesting trends you're seeing here at the show?
Well, I think what the trend I'm seeing is how much money these guys are all willing to spend, and I think what I'm seeing is that there's a race to the top right now, at least in terms of land grab and the number of clients between Eloquent, Marketo, Silverpop, and Pardot, who have all made big investments in this show. And the ones with the deep pockets are going to be able to continue that track and spend a lot of money on marketing. The ones that don't have the money, we'll have to see what happens to them.
It'll be an interesting time. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Great, thanks so much.
All right.